you. Thank you very much, everybody. And welcome to the premiere of Catch 21 right here on the David 3000 Network. I'm your host, Alex Hull. And I am joined by my 3 players here tonight. And one of them may leave here with our top prize of $25,000 in cash. And speaking of the players, let's go ahead and meet them. Our first player we have Caleb Washington. How are you?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. Alright, so for the fine folks out there, to tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a game show fan. I'm currently hosting some shows. I also have my own talk show that's premiering this September.
Oh, nice.
Well, my second season of my talk show, that is.
Right. Alright, well, wish you the best of luck here.
Thank you.
Alright, and our second player we have today, we have iHeart.
Hello.
Nice to have you here. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm also a game show fan, but when I'm not on these game shows, I am a video editor, game developer, 3D animator, and a voice actor.
Oh, nice. So, something I've always wanted to be. And wish you the best of luck here tonight.
Thank you.
Alright, and our third and final player we have here, we have Laffy Dude.
Hello, everybody.
Nice to have you here tonight. So, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
Oh, yes. So, I'm a VR chat player, and I'm a huge fan of the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, and I also work as a bookkeeper.
Oh, cool. Alright, well, we wish you luck here tonight.
Thank you.
Alright, now, of course, we all know how Catch 21 here works, but for those of you that don't know how to play, I will explain how the game works here. I'm going to draw one card for each and every one of our players. Then after that, I'm going to ask them a series of multiple choice questions and need to be the first one to buzz in and choose the correct answer. If they are right, I will award them 100 points, plus they get a chance to see the card here, and they'll have a choice of either keeping the card or pass it to one of the other players to make their hand worse or to bust them. And as I said before, each correct answer will earn them 100 points, and they get 500 points for winning the round, plus a power chip to use for the bonus round. Alright, so, other than that, let's get right to it. We're going to deal the cards here. And Caleb, for your first card, you have a 4. And iHeart, you have a Queen. And for Laffy Dude, a 9. Alright. Wish you the best of luck here. And remember to type in the word buzz here in the gaming room chat. And I'll see who is the first one to buzz in here. Alright, so wish you guys the best of luck, and without further ado, here is your first question. Bill Cullen, Jack Nars, or Tom Kennedy? Which of these game show hosts also served as the announcer of Beat the Clock with Monty Hall? And I see Caleb buzzed in.
Jack Nars.
Jack Nars is correct. Okay. So, you're on the board there with 100 points. And you're in control. And here comes the card here. And it's a 10. Do you want to keep the 10 and give you a 14? Or do you want to pass it to one of your opponents?
Keep it.
Okay. Give him a 14. So looking for a 7 here. Here's your next question. 10, 11, or 12? How many sisters does Lincoln have on the Nickelodeon cartoon The Loud House? And that's Laffy Dude.
Would that be 10?
And you would be correct.
Yes. That was easy.
Yeah. Alright, so that puts you on the board with 100 points. You're in control. Here's your card. And you have a 5. Do you want to keep it to give you a 14, or do you want to pass it to one of your other players?
I'll keep it.
Okay. Give him a 14. And you'll also need a 7. And here is your next question. ABC, CBS, or Fox? What TV network was not one of the big 3? That's Caleb.
Fox.
Correct. Up to 200 points. Here comes your card. And it's a jack. What do you want to do with the jack?
I'm definitely passing that.
Pass it to either iHeart or to Laffy Dude.
I mean, how much does Laffy have?
He has a 14.
Bust him out.
So Laffy, you're busted. That knocked you out of this round, but not out of the game. Alright.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just down to Caleb and iHeart. Here's your next question. North Carolina, Georgia, or Nevada? What state is known as the Peach State? And Caleb.
I'll be Georgia.
And you be right. Alright, up to 300 points. in control again. And here's your card. Looking for a 7. And it's a 3. Do you want to keep it, which will give you a 17? Or do you want to pass it to...
17. I'll take 17. I'll do it.
So, do you want to keep it?
You know what?
Or...
I'm going to play a little strategy here. I'm going to keep it and I'm going to freeze on 17.
Ooh, okay. Freeze at 17 there. Alright. So iHeart. So with Laffy busted and Caleb frozen on 17 there, so we're not going to ask any more questions. Just going to deal the cards here. Now, of course you know there's no ties in Catch 21, so you need an 18, 19, 20, or 21 to win.
Okay.
8 through an ace. Let's see what the next card is. It's a 5. Give you a 15. Now you need a 6. Now you need a 3 through 6. And it's a 4. Gives you 19, and that would be the win. And just like that, 500 points, and that puts you in the lead. Congratulations. Alright, so at the end of round 1, we have iHeart in the lead with 500, Caleb in second with 300, and Laffy Dude in third with 100. And we'll take our first commercial break, and we will be right back with more Catch 21 right after this, so stay with us.
What kind of person would come here at 5:45 a.m.? Well, there's Carly, a carpenter, just like her dad. There's Juan. He's building a house and a better life. Kenton and Sadie are here because the couple that grouts together stays together. Mary's a drama teacher. She'll do anything for her students, even build sets before class. Lamar needs a torch and clamps for welding school. Ed's putting in a pool for a friend. We all need an Ed. That's who's in our parking lot at 5:45 a.m. Real customers made for doing. And at the Home Depot, everything we do for them.
And welcome back to Catch 21 here on the David 3000 Network. So let's do a quick recap here. We got iHeart in the lead with 500. Caleb in second with 300, and Laffy Dude in third with 100 points. Now round 2 is play the same thing like round 1, but the only downside is whoever has the lowest score at the end of this round will sadly be eliminated. And so, without further delay, let's deal out the cards here. Let's start with Caleb. And you have a 5. iHeart, you have a 2. And Laffy Dude, you have a 3. Alright. Round 2 is set to begin. And let's get started right now. Here's your first question. $11, $12, or $13? How many sides does a dodecahedron have? And I saw Caleb.
12.
12 is correct. Another 100 points. Alright, and here comes your card here. And it's a 9. Want to keep it? Give you a 14? Or do you want to pass it to... Alright. Gives you a 14. You need a 7. Here's your next question. Peter Marshall, John Davidson, or Tom Bergeron? What former host of Hollywood Squares would later go on to host the short-lived 1991 revival of the $100,000 Pyramid? And that's Caleb.
John Davidson.
Is correct. Another 100 points. And you're tied with iHeart. Looking for a 7 for the 21. And the card here is a 4. Do you want to keep it, give you an 18, or do you want to pass it?
Keep it, please.
Okay. And freezes at 18. Alright, so we're now down to iHeart and Laffy Dude. Here's your next question. And 7, 8, or 9? How many obstacles are there on the Double Dare obstacle course? And that's iHeart first.
8.
8 is correct. Takes you to 600 points. And here comes your next card here. And it's a 10. You want to keep it, which will give you a 12, or do you want to pass it to Laffy Dude?
I'll pass it.
Okay. Give Laffy a 13.
Alright, thanks.
Yep. Alright. Here's your next question. (1970, 1971, or 1972? What year did the movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory was released? And so Laffy Dude.
1971.
Is correct.
Alright.
Alright, so another 100 points. Looking for an 8 for the 21. And here comes the card. Oh my god, it's an 8. You have a 21. And with that, another 500 points, taking you to 700 points. That's the end of round 2. Laffy Dude has 700, iHeart has 600, and Caleb has 500. So unfortunately, in the words of the late great Bill Rafferty, it's off to the land of parting gifts for you. But did you still have a great time with us?
Yes, I did.
That's good, and hope to have you back on a future episode here.
Mhm.
All right. And you folks stay where you are, because when we come back, iHeart and Laffy Dude will go head to head to see who will get the chance to play for $25,000 right after this. Stay with us.
What a difference a day made.
Welcome back to Catch 21. Well, iHeart and Laffy Dude, you both have made it this far, but only one of you will move on to the final round and have a chance to win $25,000. Now, in round 3, it's played just exactly the same like the first 2 rounds, but only this time there will be no points awarded. It's just knowledge and the luck of the cards. Whoever wins this round will win $1,000 plus the all-important power chips, which will be a lifesaver in the final round. So, without further ado, let's get this started. We'll start with iHeart. You have a 7. And for Laffy Dude, an ace. Alright. And without further delay, here's your first question. Green, blue, or red? In the 1996 movie Harriet the Spy, Michelle Trachtenberg's character gets covered in what colored paint? And I saw iHeart.
Red.
Is incorrect. Laffy Dude, you want take a guess?
I never watched the movie.
So you're gonna pass?
Yeah, I never watched it.
Okay.
I mean, do you want me to guess anyway?
Well, you can if you want.
I'll say green.
Is also wrong. It's blue. Blue was what we were looking for. That's okay. Let's move on to our next question. And Los Angeles Sacramento, or San Francisco? What city in California has the basketball team the Lakers? I saw iHeart.
Los Angeles.
Is correct. Alright. You're in control, and here comes your card. And you have a 9. Do you want to keep it, which will give you a 16, or do you want to pass it to Laffy Dude, which will give him a 10 or 20?
I'll keep it.
Okay. Do you want to freeze on 16 or no?
Nah.
No? Okay. We'll move on then. Here's your next question. A birdie, an eagle, or an ostrich? What term in golf is used for one stroke under par? That's Laffy Dude.
Birdie.
Is correct.
Great.
Alright, you're in control. All you need is a 10 or a face card for the win here. And the card is a 10. That's 21, and you win the game and $1,000. Congratulations.
All right.
Be moving on to the bonus round. Oh, you're welcome.
All right.
iHeart. Well, did you have fun with us tonight?
Yeah, I had fun.
That's good. Have some lovely prizes for you, and we hope to have you back on a future show.
Okay.
Alright, well, we're going to take our final commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to see if Laffy Dude here can take home $25,000 right after this. Stay with us.
Could switching to Geico really save you 15% or more on car insurance? Does a former drill sergeant make a terrible therapist?
And that's why yellow makes me sad, I think.
That's interesting. You know what makes me sad?
You do! Maybe we should chug on over to Mamby-Pamby land where maybe we can find some self-confidence for you, you jackwagon!
Tissue? Cry, baby.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
And welcome back to Catch 21. Well, we're here with our big winner, Laffy Dude. He's won $1,000. And now he's here in the bonus round. And hopefully walk out of here with $25,000 in cash. Alright, well, before I deal out the cards here, just wanted to ask you, if you were to win this $25,000, what would you do with all that money there?
Oh, with that money, I'll buy a new apartment.
Yeah, that'd be great. Alright. Now then, so up until now, you had to work with just one hand, but now you're going to play with 3 hands. And we got a brand new deck that's been shuffled and cut. So we're going to start you off by dealing you one card for each hand here. And here we go here. For column 1, we have a 3. In column 2, a 5. And in column 3, a 9. Now the object of the game here is, of course, to catch 21 exactly. Catch 21 on one hand, you'll win $1,000. Catch 21 on two hands, you win $5,000. And finally, catch 21 on all three hands, you'll win $25,000. Now, you can stop and take the money at some point along the way, because if you bust in any one of the three hands, you'll lose everything except the $1,000 you've won earlier. So, here are your power chips, and the power chips will allow you to change a card if you don't like it. So you've won two rounds. So you get 2 power chips plus 1 more for winning the game, a total of 3 power chips. So use them wisely. Alright, well, are you about ready?
Yes.
Alright, then let's play Catch 21. Alright, here's your card. An ace. So, what do you want to do with that ace? Put it on the 3, give you a 4 or 14. On the 2, give you a 6 or 16. The 9, give you a 10 or a 20. Or do you want to use a power chip?
I'll put it in column 2.
Okay. Putting it on the 5. Give him a 6 or 16. So now he'll need another. So now you need another 5 for $1,000. And here's the next card. A 10. Do you want to put it on the 3? Give you a 13. The second column, which will give you a hard 16. The 9, giving you a 19. Or do you want to use a power chip?
I'll use the power chip.
Okay. So we're going to get rid of the 10. So now down to 2 power chips now. Here's our next card. A king. So same thing. Give you a 13, a hard 16, or a 19, or do you want to use another power chip?
I'll put in column 1.
Okay. Put it on the 3. Giving him a 13, so needs an 8. So a 5 or an 8 for $1,000. Here's our next card. It's a king again. Put it on the second column, hard 16. Third one a 19, or do you want to use a power chip?
Use a power chip.
Okay. King is gone, so now down to 1 power chip. Here's the next card here. And the next one is a 4. Okay, you want to put it in the first one, give you a 17. The second one, a 10 or a 20. Or the third one, which will give you a 13 as well.
I'll put it in the second.
Okay. Wants to stay alive. So that's a 10 or 20. There we are. Alright. Here's our next card. Oh, a king again. Put on the second column a hard 20, or the third one give you a 19, or do you want to use the last power chip?
I'll put in column 3.
Okay. Giving him a 19. So now need a 2. Okay. Here's the next card here. It's a 5. Put it on the first one, give you an 18. The second one, give you a hard 15, or use the last power chip.
I'll put it in first column.
Okay. Alright, so an 18. So now need a 3. 3, ace, or 2. Here's the next card. It's a 3!
It's alright.
I take it you want to put it in the first one?
Yes.
Alright. First one, that's a 21. And you got $1,000.
Great.
Alright. Let's see our next card. It's a 2!
Right.
How do you want to play it?
Yes.
You want to play it on the third one?
Yes.
Okay. Another 221. So you have $5,000. And you still have 1 power chip remaining. If this next one is an ace, you win $25,000. Boy, this will be a great way to start off the premiere episode.
Alright.
Alright, let's see the card. It's a 3. So, do you want to make it a hard 13, or do you want to use your last power chip?
I'll use my last power chip.
Alright. So that 3 is out of here. So no power chips are left. Okay. If this card here is an ace, he wins $25,000. Let's see it. And it is... Hey, Laffy Dude?
Yeah.
You just won to $25,000.
Yes! Yes!
Oh my goodness!
Yeah! Alright. Alright.
Wow!
Great.
Unbelievable!
Great.
Wow! 25.
True. Oh yeah.
Yeah, congratulations. Wow, $25,000 plus the
Best day ever.
Yeah, it is the best day ever. Plus the $1,000 you've won earlier. So you've won a total of $26,000. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Alright, well, how about that to start off our very first episode, a $25,000 win. That's awesome. Alright, and thank you all so much for watching our premiere episode of Catch 221. So, if you all enjoyed this, please make sure to hit the like button, and also make sure to click on the subscribe button to the David 3000 Network and ring the notification bell, so that way you never miss an upload or a streaming event on the David 3000 Network. So, until we deal the cards again and hopefully give away another to $25,000, I'm Alex Hool. You all take care, and we will see you again next time. Bye-bye, everybody.